Hey guys, it's me, Captain Awesome here, and basically Marvel's Daredevil Netflix Season 2's first official main trailer has officially come out, and this is the key moments for the trailer, and I'm very excited for this as it was so dark and amazing, this trailer, but let's go for it. Basically, as we know, a lot of people wanted to see Jon Bernthal's Punisher pretty much for the Marvel Cinematic Universe in this season, and they really focused on him a lot. As you can see, this is something I'm actually pretty surprised that they're actually showing, and they're teasing the factor that we could actually see, Punisher's, flashbacks for when his family gets murdered, which was very dark in the comics. Plus, also another thing, he actually at one part in the trailer actually says he's looking for the scumbag that murdered his family. So we may actually see that, which is actually crazy. Plus, I think this may be right after his family was murdered, by the looks of it. So it does make sense actually now that why Punisher is on such a rampage of killing all these gangsters. Now, as we can see right now, speaking of that, you can see that Punisher is just causing so much destruction. He's killing all the gangsters and everything with no remorse and no mercy. He's just punishing them all pretty much for who they are and everything. And obviously, Foggy and Matt are pretty much seeing all this and everything, and their friend that's a police officer who's been in Daredevil Season 2, and I think he made a cameo in also Jessica Jones, the Netflix series as well, basically tells them that if this continues, the city is basically going to freaking explode. So basically, Matt Murdock and the team basically start looking more into it and everything, and they start seeing that this guy is just absolutely destroying everything. Also, there's a part where I think, I can't remember, I think they basically start thinking that maybe this is their fault because of the whole Daredevil vigilante thing. Maybe it inspired Punisher to want to come out and do, obviously, to basically stop these criminals, but in the way that's where there's no mercy and everything, and where he's just, killing them, and basically has no morality to it. But anyway, another part I really, really enjoyed in the trailer was another part that Daredevil was still questioning his, if he's a good person, if he should kill or not, and everything, as you can see with the priest and everything near the beginning of the trailer. And obviously this is what this season's about. It's a question of morality. Because Punisher is pretty much, as we saw in the trailer, he was also at one point lecturing that, pretty much to Daredevil that the difference between me and you is, I'm not afraid to get the job done. I don't really care about these people, you do and everything, and I'm basically going to take them all down. And while you're being a coward and everything. So that's probably going to be the most interesting thing to see. And he does hint at the end of the trailer that, you're one bad day away from becoming like me and everything. So it is showing that, just like with Daredevil in Season 1 with Kingpin, he basically was so close to actually killing Kingpin and everything, and he was actually getting close to thinking about that. And the thing is, it looks like Punisher, aka Frank Castle, may push him to that, basically, during the season. Now, another thing that's also really, really cool, I noticed with the action scenes looked amazing, but I noticed, if you actually notice Daredevil, look how bloody he looks in these action scenes. It looks like the action scenes are going to be pretty brutal during this season and everything, and I just, think that's going to, I think that's really good, because also, even though Daredevil has got, obviously armor now in his suit, he pretty much obviously still will get hurt, and he's still going to have to clean himself up like he's cleaning up the blood off of his hands right now. Also, another look at at Punisher's weaponry and everything, and this looks absolutely sick. As they do mention, he's from the military and everything, which he was in the comics, which is great. And, Jon Bernthal just looks like an absolute badass and everything, he basically, the way he's portraying the character is brilliant, because he's basically, pretty much just killing all these gangsters and everything. And he pretty much, just looks like a man who has nothing to live for anymore, and he's just gonna just destroy everything in his path, because he's just so full of vengeance and everything. So, yeah. And then basically, the final moment that I really, really loved, and it was the cliffhanger at the end. Matt Murdock just comes home and everything, and he realizes that basically someone's there, and basically a lecturer is revealed to us, so yeah. And she looks absolutely awesome, plus also very hot, so yeah. But, yeah, this trailer was absolutely amazing. It had a really, really dark tone to it, and I just could not wait to see, this season, next month and everything. It's going to be incredible, so yeah. Leave a like and comment for your opinions, subscribe for more videos, more guys, and bye.